Hello. All right, I'm live. I'm early. I wait on people them to join. Let me just add my co-host as we wait on the Tabs family to join the live. One bag of people are gonna join us. Guys, when on time, me, my love no, and always on time every Monday night. So watch an episode. My gosh, my blood still around cold, but hold on, me I try add some peeps. Lyric Boo, what's up? You ready for me? Cause I'm gonna add it right now in a baby cakes. Yeah? Lyric, I see you. About to add you, boo. Swag boss, you ready for me? About to add it to you know. Guys, gonna untie me. Okay. All right. Oh, me just add.
It was
Oh,
an
that.
accident. This is Kay, right?
Kay, oh my gosh, Kay, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna bump you off, girl. I'm gonna
Yes,
leave you
please.
until later in the show.
Hi,
How about you just Kay, how about you just bye.
Bye.
Make sure you're watching us. Stay on, you know.
I am.
All right,
I am.
cool. All right, so I'm gonna add Marlon. Marlon, come on over.
How do you take me off?
Kay can't come off. Poor Kay.
How do you take me off?
You can, who does
Hey,
you had a while
I
ago?
don't know how we end up touch Kay,
Hi,
you know,
hi,
but
Kay.
Kay
Hi.
come like our dreams just come true a while ago. Kay, big up yourself. But Kay, I got see if I can don't feel no way, you're a girl, but we'll just
Welcome
save
to
you
Tab,
for another
Kay.
time.
Thank you.
Big up yourself. This is your feature.
Yes.
Yeah, girl.
Yes.
Yes. Guys, and a big up Kay too.
Yeah.
Okay, do you
All right.
watch it?
Yes. Yes.
Girl! Look at the man hang up 20!
I know, right? Boy, my blood still run cold.
Tony, I'm a friend.
Kay, I'm gonna take you off right now. You hear,
Yes.
baby?
You want to know who I have beside me?
I want to know.
Yes, say hi.
Hey.
Say hi.
Hello,
Oh
everybody.
my gosh, it's a beautiful first lady. She's back again.
Okay, I'm here together.
Right?
Bye.
Mr. Good.
Yeah, Jackson, yeah,
Right?
good.
All right, I'm gonna add swag boss right now for come swag with the place. Guys, what a piece of show, E. Yo, my blood
Yeah.
still a run cold after watching that episode. Unalive.
Yeah.
Unalive.
After the last scene.
I feel away. Lyric, what you say? Where you going, girl? You cutie?
Tony's a strong piece of girl. But man,
Yes.
it's like she there run from the man there from country, but him
It
fine.
look like Sharon. Yo, man, not like she brave though. She brave. She hold that one that down seriously. Like that. Honestly, boy, I feel like that episode that got affect a whole heap of people.
Yes.
But
Trigger.
that is the whole. It is the point. It's the point. We want to have these conversations. Can remember here it's a space to talk about your business safely. And we want to make the people understand and leave with some knowledge to help them deal with the situations as they come. Not care how the conversations wide and far. We're here to educate and help just the same, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Lyric, you're pretty so where you going? What you going over there, so?
The road today, let me show you my body. I went on the road today.
Yeah, I see you. Very buzzy. And I love how you're wearing the chill merch. It's very pretty.
Girl.
Yeah, so some people is saying that them already feel affected. Some people saying that goosebumps with the episode. Everybody, as usual, is saying it's too short, but somebody said they want to fight in Dora.
Gosh, Dora the Explorer. Yo, I feel like that whole household is toxic. But I know.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody, Aries Queen is saying,
two uptown girl, yeah.
Aries Queen is saying, me did nervous, and after that episode, I see why I was nervous. Somebody said, me cut up over Tony and situation.
Yeah.
Me gone because me watch it. Oh, somebody didn't watch it, so they're here. This episode was wild. Yes, it have me in memory. It is a trigger. Yeah. Yeah. So people are really talking about it, and when I saw it as well, I don't know. I just did feel. I really felt it because sometimes we're so unattached from people's situation.
Very.
And like even though it's a show, but it I could relate to it. Like really and truly, if I had a sister, my sister could have got through that.
Exactly. That's the thing. And the truth is, Marlon, there are so many persons that we know that are actually silently going through these things. And it is an ongoing issue, and it is a issue that is becoming progressively worse in society. So we can't even joke about it, because the thing is, one thing with us Jamaicans now, when it comes on to serious issues, we have a way for blow it off and joke about it and laugh and say, yeah man, she get kicked down because she get our imaginary bun, and we think it will accept these things. It's like we lost our sense of community. One time community, we talk about community like it takes a village to raise a child. I don't even think that society is operating like that anymore. And we'll have to get back to that. We'll have to have the conversations to normalize these old traditions that we once had, because we're losing ourselves. We can't even watch the news without crying anymore. I have to log off. Oh gosh. I'm sorry to bring the sadness, but the truth is we are in some serious times. And especially with this corona lockdown, people stress out.
Yeah.
And people are stuck at home.
Somebody's asking, where can I watch? You can head over to YouTube at the Ashe Company to watch it. It's called Chill. Just go on YouTube, type in Chill, and it's there. It's by the Ashe Company. So yeah, tell a friend and tell another friend and tell a friend.
Yes, I remember to hit subscribe. I remember to hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. That is the important part. Hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. I know someone agree, because every week you can watch and say the episode short. When is the next episode? Just keep watching, okay?
No, you understand, Mix. Dog, at this point, I am hooked. At this point, I am hooked. So I'm gonna need more. The season finale better be grand. That me make gonna know.
Listen, the season finale, of course, is gonna be grand. You know, we never do it small. We never ever do it small. Not true, Marlon? Every week we big on.
Yeah. The book here, so I will be galanging with myself. All right.
So while people are joining in, we just want to say good night to everybody. Welcome. This is Top Stock. This is a showcase on Instagram where we talk about everything safely. So we managed to create a virtual safe space where people feel safe to express. The comment section is your comment section. And we just ask that you just be respectful. That's the only thing we ask, but nothing is off limits.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing is off limits, guys. As you don't know, we do it week after week. And for everybody who is new, I'm going to be going up again, just like Marlon just do it. Thank you. And thank you for joining the family and keeping it real with us. I really hope that you're going to enjoy what you see tonight. Right. And you just stay with the family. Stay loyal to it every Monday night right after Chill episode that airs at 6 p.m. I remember, guys, share the live. Share it to all your friends. Is it PG-13? I wonder, how should we rate our after show? Is it safe for kids?
No,
all the time.
It's safe for kids who are having sex.
No.
All right, there you go. So once you're sexually active, you're qualified to watch this. All right, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But Nicole, I see that you're actually in the chill spot.
I'm in the chill spot. It's like I'm social distancing at an empty club right now. I think this is a new party, you know, when you can go to a club, nobody in the day can just drink all you want, nobody in there for monitor you. So I have a nice bottle of Johnny Walker waiting on me right there. Right. I'm not going to give you none still, because I look like on a fire.
I think Swag Boss is here, you know. So we need to get into the hot topic of this week.
Right, Swag Boss, can you please send me a request? I've been trying to add you, but it's fighting you out tonight. I'm not sure why. I think Swag Boss buying time because he must swag up himself. And you know, say every week he buy a brand new shirt for the show. You know that, right? But that's not telling you.
Hyacinth. Well, somebody gave me a comment tonight. Hyacinth the Great. Thank you very much.
By the way, that's my mom.
Hi, Nicole's mom. Hi, Nicole's mom.
Yeah, yo guys, and a shout out to my mommy. My mommy watching the show right now. Big up, mommy. Thanks for joining.
The Great. Big up yourself every time.
Yeah. That's my number one fan right there. So, mommy, I hope you enjoyed episode 8. All kind of exciting things that go on. Remember, so you share it to all your church friends too. I should have a whole heap of church friend.
And church people can watch it. Go see representing for the church folks.
Jesus Christ, I am destined for greatness. And she should give away banana clothes. She naked and watch the light.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if we'll have any giveaways. Speaking
church
of
always
naked.
a giveaway, man.
Bill just want
naked. It's hot topics time. You say naked.
No, but she said she not clothes, man. She not must naked to talk to it. Naked.
Right.
Hi, Zarina. I love you, Zarina Zawa. I love you, boo. Hey.
Mommy have a crush on Marlon. I see Marlon stays sweet as you are. So I don't understand this. She come on the live and I big up.
You're a man.
So talk to me. Mommy, hello. Mommy, not even say you like my makeup, nothing. Hello, Kai Beauty Extreme. Big up the makeup artist in the house. All right, guys. Well, we pan swag bars so long, honestly. Like, come on, we need to start up the hot topic, so we can't do the hot topic without Mr. Swaggerific. Where are you, Mr. Swaggerific? You saw
Yeah, and
Swaggerific?
guys,
Okay.
remember, don't leave the conversation. You can always go and watch the show after. Hey, Deandra, my sunflower. You can
Yeah.
always go and watch the show after. But this conversation is really important, and this week is one that is really touching because especially what is going on in the world today. Like every time you turn on the TV or every time you go on social media, a man and a woman having some form of disagreement that is physical.
Can I tell
You see
you?
me?
It's
So like,
it's overwhelming.
yeah, it is overwhelming. Like what is going on with the world? Like today I was having a conversation with my friend Chinese and I was like, I wonder if we're in the last days. And like every second somebody did me say, I wonder if at the rapture, but like something serious is going on in our society. And what are we going to do about it?
That is so true. I like how you actually said a rapture because the thing is, I mean, I'm not terribly religious, but at some point, every time when I open social media and I keep seeing these incidents that's happening, I start wonder if something in the air, in the water, if something supernatural is happening because it's a bit much. It's a bit much.
Theory, right? And it's gonna get pretty dark pretty quick, but it's my theory. I believe that you have some times of the year, especially when it's a new moon, that sacrifices are made. This is my belief that sacrifices are made, and at different portals or gateways in different parts of Jamaica, specific stuff needs to be done. Like an accident needs to happen here, somebody needs to be taken from here. That's what I believe. So I don't think it's random. I don't think it's random. I believe it's purpose, and I believe it is demonic in nature. But then it's just me. That's what I think. It's too reoccurring. It's too specific to certain times of the year. It's too structured for it to be haphazard. That's what I think.
It's structured body. Remember, there was a time where it seemed like people were going missing by the batches at certain times of the year. Boy, I don't even know. I don't even want to get too supernatural with it. But I'm not lie. There's so many ways to actually do it.
But then I get kidnapped during lockdown. It's strategic. Yeah. It's strategic, I think.
Oh man, I'm actually here. I still try add with swag boss, hold on there. Swag boss going come like him gone at the hills. me can't get for Adam. I don't know what one. We can't start
probably I get ready. Say the swag boss and probably probably in a wardrobe and try to get him outfit ready for come.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Say rich uncle vibes, when swag boss you can rich uncle vibes.
You know them man when you open them closets and tag them still upon one whole line of clothes that in that still, Yo, listen.
Yeah, so I guess we can start off the hot topics and then we just jump on as a hot topic.
Right? Don't it? Because he is a whole hot topic himself. Yo, so bare things are going on social media this week, guys. Yo, what's up? What's up with social media? Bare things.
Yeah, so what's hot?
All right, so that George Wright video, the MP, since we're on the topic of violence, yo, that's something that he hit her with a stool. Okay, let's start with that. He hit her with a stool. I'm kind of a little bit surprised about how long our government officials took to actually respond to this whole situation. I mean,
it was expected because everything political in our country. It's sad, but every single thing political, everything political, and of course they want to ensure that they address it in the best suitable way because at the end of the day, he's a part of the governing body of Jamaica.
Well,
and
which is right, and they should deal with it swiftly, just like what them deal with other things very swiftly. Them first deal with that just as swiftly, and especially if you have a video, for crying out loud, a whole video. It kind of reminds me of the George Floyd case that is ongoing right now. Like,
but you hear
that? Can't believe said it upon trial.
When I'm on charge,
you have a whole murder that is filmed and the people them still go trial about it. That don't make no sense to me. What kind of investigation that needs to be done on this? There's no investigation. The evidence is all there. And I just think
Tina Explorer says she upset the lady didn't press charges. Let me tell you something.
It's always go.
That is her life. There's a reason why this woman is not speaking out. Then we kill her, and our regular man the shot deal with. She was dead, and if you can't catch Quacker, you're catching shot. Her family members are now in imminent danger. That man make no know. So her being silent is protecting him in a way, but she's protecting her life and the lives of her families. She can't talk. What she
Yeah.
gonna say? All this video and so the country stay, the kind of shop them can lock down, the hungry people them must starve for all the poor people them. But then the man can't come to justice with that video. With that video.
Yeah.
And that's something that I also realized tonight in the episode. Like, people are living in fear. So, like, even with Tonian, she was experiencing that. Obviously, she was experiencing it before, but then
Exactly.
she don't want to talk to nobody. And then the little youth, she like, Sheena kept asking, you want me to call your mother, you want me to call your father, but
My rich uncle reach. Sorry.
yeah, rich uncle, and the
Uncle,
Wi-Fi don't want him to be great.
I think, let me tell you what's going on with Uncle Swag. Uncle Swag boss now, his house is far up in the hills, you know. Up on the hills where the radio towers are, where the real rich are. And sometimes Wi-Fi ain't that great. That's the only downfall with me live amongst the rich. But that's okay.
Have Wi-Fi in this
You
room.
know?
That maybe he switched and it's not connecting Wi-Fi.
That's what happens. That's what happens when your house is a bit too big. Guys, you know, welcome Swag Boss. I hope can get for join us on top. But hey, somebody wants him and come in at the hot topics in this, you know, because some really spicy things are going on. I really wanted to hear his view on that video as well. But yo, a real thing, Lyrica Talk. People are living in fear, just like Tony in Chill that we just saw. It seems as if she ran away from where she was before and moved. And instead of actually going to the police, which is something that typically happens because we have many issues that are raised, you know. One of the issues is this: we don't trust our justice system. Yeah. We don't trust our police. We don't trust the police enough to protect us. So we take matters into our own hands and isolate ourselves, which is what Tony did. And that is something that we need to fix. There needs to be ongoing social campaigns to ensure that people know that they can go where to go for help. You can go to the police and the police don't take you for joke. Because trust me, I've seen cases where people go to the police to report threats or anything of that matter, and they don't take them seriously. Them drag them feet. And they don't, yeah.
And you know, suppose that the policeman friend, him never out him friend.
Exactly.
But the thing about it is that the Mr. Wright, he went to the police, you know, and filed a complaint that he was being assaulted.
He went first, so you know, say
yes.
Him really try protect, yeah, he might try protect for himself, and then him being in the position that he is, you know, him probably more educated on the law and how the law deals with it. So he ran to the police first, knowing that she would be in fear. Cause remember, you know, we are watching video, but we don't hear the conversation. We don't know what kind of dirty death threat he might share, you know. That's the next thing.
So, I will know politics dirty already. Not saying anything, but saying something. Politics dirty.
Yeah, see somebody say, I am destined for greatness. Said Jamaican police are a joke. And yeah, it's a matter of people just really not trusting the system. You know? Let me try again.
Hi, everybody who's saying hi. Big up on yourself. We're not talking about pink wall this week. We talked about it last week. So, load the pink wall.
Right, guys.
Load the pink wall. You can't talk with a straight face, Marlon.
Right?
The blushing, sir.
Hello, him get troops. I saw the troops, and the troops, anytime the first lady gives some love, you know, it take a while for wear off. So I understand the vibes. She just have the presence, so we can't fight her.
We're not talking about that. Next thing, we're talking about hot topics. We're talking about Mr. Right.
Listen.
Oh, okay. Rich uncle, you come back? Boy, rich uncle, man. Rich uncle need a next modem film study.
No.
When the house too big, that is what happens. Yeah, you can't build a big house and you never plan out your Wi-Fi route, them swag bars. Well, swag bars are freeze up away. Oh, Lord.
Listen.
All right, what else?
All right, so bare things are going on.
Hey,
all right.
I don't not think, you know, need to add on and make him talk about the things. You know, I did preach and I said, no, lyrics, I can't do that.
Don't need to, yeah, we need for do that still. If something. All right, so add Owen. Let's see if Swag Boss I go come through, but him drop off again. Let's see if I can add Owen.
Yeah, what else is hot in Hot Topic?
Craig Powell's video about erectile dysfunction. Sorry. Listen, I didn't want to. I really, you know what? I was sure. I was trying to avoid that topic. Marlon, you take that one away. Talk to me about Craig.
No, I don't want to talk about Mr. Craig. I want to talk about Spry Trainer, the manager of Spry, who commented on that video to say that no, it's poor eating and the man boobs make him have the dysfunction known in that area and not COVID.
Listen,
All the people that
I ain't gonna lie, that comment section was rather spicy, and I saw some people that I didn't expect to see. I saw one of our ministers, Minister Tufton, commenting about his grave disappointment in the post.
yeah,
And
but the thing is that people can say anything the people want to say. Like sometimes, like everybody make everything bother them. The man was speaking from his point of view as a trainer, as a nutritionist, as a whatever he does, and he was saying the only problem I have is that him go up on the man page and pass with him pictures and all of that because he could have talked about the issue.
Beba,
But
come.
It's okay. Love God, friend, clean, B-E-B-O, bright.
Bebo, you're really. Ask Bebo if he really stand up when he wake up at morning time.
You make me back plug it out, say, okay.
or
Ask
if
it
he's
one more
like
time,
Craig.
brother. Ask it one more time.
Bebo, are you like Craig?
Man,
You have erectile dysfunction. We get you jump on that one here.
don't, you're not gonna make the man from Sprite come for me. Don't call me name.
I'm trying to gym right now. Don't mess it up with me. We're trying to get a discount.
Jeez, I'm a pretty, go for the, jeez, I'm a pretty
It's
pandis.
bad, guys.
Ian,
Bebo,
like,
big up
don't
Bebo.
pick the notebook.
Swag boss, I try connect him soon come.
All right. So you hear that? Swag boss who come spice up the thing good and look at our topics and but guys, the Sprite thing was yo, listen. I saw some people that I thought shouldn't have commented because I'm living in a glass house. I just think them not for them on social media. I talk about certain people disappointments and what I would call a name. You never know who you might
Are
be
you talking about the minister and him sex tape? That you're talking about?
They're alleged sex tape, but let's
What is
alleged,
going on in Jamaica?
all right.
That,
But don't forget the whole market meat fiasco. Let's not forget that. I'm just saying, if you know your thing not too clean, just come out of people comments. You know what I mean? You probably could have DM the man one away, but not send him another comment. No disrespect to the minister, but I'm just saying, like from a PR perspective, that wasn't so smart. You know, that's just my opinion.
But why the minister never do a video when Craig first came out? Why the minister for wait until someone else do a video to comment on it? Why the Jamaica Move ambassador, the Jamaica Move face never do a video on that? The person who is in charge of COVID and ensuring that Jamaica is a safe space, why he never do a video himself, but why go and comment? The same thing them accuse Jay for doing, that he was being a bully. Then you go on the man page and then make a comment here, disappointed. But him not try to please the young father. The man is operating from his business
That's
and he's talking from his point of view.
That's
Sometimes
right.
like everybody just like to give a comment. Like if you have something to say, write it down. Send a mail. Go wash out your mouth. Go do something. But like
Yo, Marlon, I come out on them, but guys, while I'm not chatting, I'm adding our special guest tonight. I just love when people just pop on as surprise. You know, I might flex that. So if anyone wasn't keeping tabs to the page, get that tabs on the page. Tabs, you get to play on the word. No, you didn't get it. Want to know we're gonna have a special guest tonight? So I'm waiting on her to gracefully join us with her graceful and beautiful self. But you know, Minister feel like him have the man ticket. Yeah, Minister no one whole meds. I know some of this in the comments too. I saw the comments, but Marlon just dragged the man a while ago. Jeez and peas.
no, I'm saying that like if you're so passionate, you could have go on your page and do your own thing. And I'm like, why comment on someone else's thing? Like
That's what I'm saying. Don't you have your own Twitter? Why you not go use your Twitter? Why you not go use Market Me Twitter? Anyway, let's move on from that.
Chill, guys. Chill.
Anyway, so let's go on to bigger and better news. Good news. Coffee got her Clark sponsorship.
yeah.
Girl, I'm on with bare things, but Sue can beg her some money.
Clark, see there?
But Sue
Clark
can beg her
Van Dam.
some money. Coffee, my Sue link in. I need a pair. I need some
They
desert Clarks.
represent
Yeah.
Clarks to say over here
I need a pair in neon yellow.
and diamond black.
Hello.
If you're watching Coffee, I wear size 8.5. Lyric, what size you wear? Cause
6.
yeah.
More 6.
6. Me wear 8.5. I have some too big foot, but Coffee I got start to you, man. But congratulations to her. I like when you young stars and make some big moves. Can't
I saw
customer
that Wayne Marshall got a pair of the Jamaica branded one for his birthday.
Listen, I wasn't ready. Hold on. Let me cool on.
Who that? And the gratitude tells the mama,
Gosh.
gratitude tells the mama, you that.
Yes, I
What's
mean,
up?
hi Dahlia, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Girl, thank you so much for joining us. Yo, I was
Why
going to
did you
give you a
finally
big
tonight? Do I need a
girl.
lawyer?
No,
You'll
no.
be safe. You'll be safe. This is talk about your
Yeah, I need
business
a liar.
safely, so you'll be fine, girl. Listen,
Oh, good, man.
people, welcome Dahlia Harris to the show. She wears many hats, many hats, all things media, all things theatre. So you're too talented. My mouth for list all of the titles then, but my mouth I got tired. I'm gonna leave my mouth for the next hour. So you don't know. Welcome to the show, girl. Thank you so much for carving out some time for us today.
Anytime, anytime.
Thank you so much. So you actually dropped in our hot topic segment. We were talking about some of the things that's been going on in Jamaica this week, and you know the gender-based violence issue. Like
Yes,
here, we can't ignore it. And the sad part is that we have been ignoring it for way too long. It has been a constant problem, and even now with the lockdown and COVID-19, you realize people are stuck at home and the cases are going up. So, guys, we have to bring it back full circle. We're going to talk about the things them, and Dahlia, I want you to help us. I want you to help us with this topic, you know?
anytime. Once it's gender-based violence, I'm always available to talk about it because I feel like we've normalized some things, and I feel like every time we talk about it, there are some common things that keep coming up, and I want to make sure we finish the scene there. I don't hear them things out of people's mouths anymore. You know what I mean? So when
That's
I hear
true.
people say, you know, she take it in kind of like she love it. Nobody not love you. Nobody not love you. Even if they come out of their mouth, nobody can love you. You love beaten. When you say so, you want somebody to beat you, stop say so. Stop say so.
Exactly.
I mean, I saw somebody say, you know, they don't press charges. So silence means consent. I said silence also means the inability to speak. Silence also means fear. Silence also means you're vulnerable. So why you choose consent as the only thing that silence can mean? So, you know, I think as a society, where I get it wrong, and I'm feel Una will help them get it right, you see.
Yes, definitely. I think we socially we have an issue with victim blaming. Because that is one of the main things that come out. Because when I look at the comments on social media, people always want to try to create some narrative as to why the incident happened. We need to just drop it. The incident nothing happened. We can't think about why it happened like there's a justification for the issue. You know what I mean? Because we've seen cases where women get beat up on camera or men get beat up on camera and everybody's like, yeah man, a wicked girl that, a wicked man that, them a give bone, that is why it happened. Because it's a similar thing with the case with Mr. Wright and the stool. People had all kind of assumptions to make, and I just don't think why are we stuck on the assumptions? We need to be stuck on the action, the call to action. How we are gonna fix this?
Or them say, yeah,
And
man.
look here, the only thing I stole. That's why my pop see a stool here. The only thing I stole must do.
It's for sit down pan. I can't even lift it up, so I can't even imagine the
A stool
pain.
not supposed to use to lift nobody. That's the first.
But you see, the thing is that it's a deeper issue than that, because just go back to society and how men are taught to behave. Men are taught like in some communities, men are taught that if them not beat them woman, if them not discipline them woman, they're not the man of the house. You understand? Some men grow up and them see that them father do, and them say, oh, it's right for me to do that, because people are living in fear, as my Zambian friend say. People are living in fear. So it's almost like nobody's willing to come forward and talk about it in a real way. Like I see the minister, him have something on social media that says Alanda talking, raising young kings. But not in many Jamaican homes, we're raising young kings. We're raising men to be, gangster, meant to be thug. And if a man is not like that, then automatically him a fish or something wrong with him. If him love him woman, if him mug up him woman, him star, him a fish. Yo, where I go with that? You understand? So like, where do we go from here?
That's
And
true.
Marlon, you raise a very important point because it don't even start with a lick, you know. It start with a lick of talk as kids. Then
Manipulation. The mind
it
first.
start with pull your ear. You know what I mean? As teenager, hey, start with pull your ear. Start with grab your right hand. And so we are all from a close spot. So it's a gradual normalization of the violence. So I just get up this man, you know, get up one day and just decide to I feel like beat a woman and I'm gonna beat a woman. It's something we're ingraining people and things they've observed, and little by little we just don't know how to resolve conflict. We don't know how to resolve conflict. If we have a disagreement, we feel say we have to come out on top. And coming out on top means me gonna get violent, me gonna bully you, me gonna lick you, me gonna beat you because you have to agree with me. Even if you disagree with me, nobody don't believe in walking away. Nobody don't believe in listen. We're good. Me not agree with what you are saying. And yes, I'm saying. And
Right.
you know, I heard like people say, why they don't leave? Why they don't leave? And I looked it up. Because I said when I talk, I want to talk from a position of knowledge. And when I read it, I said, Jesus, I never look at it that way. When people say, why they not leave? Why they not leave? You realize that in the past couple of months, we have seen the deaths of women who left.
Exactly.
You realize that in the past couple of months, a woman said, me now go take no more and she go to her father's house. And this man go through the window of the woman's father's house and kill her. That there's a woman who say, I want a 2-week break. And the man kill her.
Exactly.
So when
Exactly.
so there are instances for leaving is not just mega left. So I could just clarify that when people say left, you get like left. There is the fear of leaving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I tell the people them say? If you left me, this is what happened to you. There's a percentage of people who face violence who is not in the relationship themselves. Them is the parent, them is the friend, them is the somebody because the person say, all right, if you left me, I'm going to kill the person closest to you. So it's we see a moment, we see a 5 minute or a 10 minute or 15 minutes of physical violence, and we wrap that up as a lifetime, and we don't know what the person has go through. And then
Right.
and then it's the fear of if me left or me pick them, I go eat food. If me left, this man you go kill me. If me left him, I go kill me, pick them. If me left, my mother go dead. So all we have to do is just offer support. Support and keep reassuring them. All right, you know, leave this time, but I hope you leave, you know, because when you make up your mind to leave, with their feel. That's all we have to do.
That is true. And it's also a very layered problem in Australia because another reason to people we don't trust the justice system because even with the situation with Mr. Wright in that video, I found the video to be absolutely insane and I'm pretty sure it was triggering for many to watch as well. But look at a simple thing like that. The whole thing got recorded. People don't want personal charges. You understand? And the matter, if he had never reported it first, probably she would have not gone to the police too.
Mm-hmm.
Because
so that's it's a little tricky for me because one of the things you're raising is how we as a country now are going to put the legislation and the processes in place so that when things happen, them go a particular way. Because in my mind, if she goes to the fact that she went to the police station, mean there was an intention to report it. And I like said them watch the video and said this lady get beat now we don't know who she not come out. She go to the police station. When she reached the police station, she was so badly beaten that you say you need medical attention.
Wow.
You carry her for medical attention.
Wow.
After she gets medical attention, and you say when you're ready, come back. When she's ready for what? Because we shall go back in the situation. She's going back. So to me, we have to have a system where once a victim make up their mindset,
they need to cut.
Move. We are ready to move with them. And we don't have a gap for them to rethink it. We don't leave that gap for the person who abuse them getting at their fears. Once they're ready to move, the processes must be in place. I say, come, are you where we are?
Right. Yeah. And we have to learn to look out for the early signs too. Because like I said, the situation layered. I mean, it's not easy for everybody to see the red flags at first, but a lot of people are trapped in relationships with narcissists. And we use that term so loosely for people that you think there is somebody who's into themselves. But a narcissistic abuser breaks it down emotionally from
mentally.
You could have been the president of the United States, have all your brains in check. If you're there with the wrong person, if you're there with a narc, everything gone straight through the window, I'm going to feel like he's nothing. And that is where the abuse starts from. It starts from an emotional standpoint. And a lot of people, we're not educated on those things. And we have to talk about it because nobody is supposed to tear you down, so. To make you feel like if them out of your life, you're nothing.
It's a ability to break your consciousness.
Like if you're out of their life, you have harmed them.
Exactly.
Because in an instance where after the violence happens, they cry. And
Yes.
and it's like, if you leave me, I'm gonna kill myself. And so they also know that in this person is a soft spot that can't imagine hurting them. You just beat me, you know. And me
Yes.
can't imagine I leave you and you go kill yourself. Because I'm my children, them father. I'm gonna explain to my children them say. But pack them up and
Exactly.
leave and you kill yourself. So
Exactly.
but tell people, you don't know people business, you don't know what go on. All you have to do is, when people say me need help, just say, all right, oh, me can't help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will have to be comfortable with asking for help. Too much of us too afraid. We're afraid of judgment. We're afraid of people laughing at us, spreading our business. And the whole informal culture, we need to drop it. We need to drop it. Community have to come back together. Because honestly, when you see those videos, you can see say the people them not have nobody. Them don't have nobody, and that is why them in the situation in the first place. But guys, you don't know, this is talk about your business safely. Yes, every week we talk about HIV testing and counseling and all of that. But if you're desperate, send a message. We can always direct you to the right place as well.
And the thing is that we can talk about all the services that we offer, but if people are not in a position mentally to seek the kind of help, it actually makes no sense. So like, I like the point just now about it being an emotional breakdown.
Yes.
So I break it down to build you. So I break it so much that you feel like you need me. So even if I punch you and kick you down, because I'm supporting you, whether financially, then I now become the emotional support. I'm a broke you down, you know, as though I'm gonna tell you, say you're pretty and all of that. So it's almost like we're trapped in a dark hole. I am in a well. How deep it is? How do I get out of this well? You understand me? And like, it just go back to like a larger society thing, because you see, when we're growing up, everything is aggression. So okay, is that a boy that this me? Me and my friend, them we're gonna beat him. Oh, I me give some form of trouble. Like my father, like him never ran for punch me down. Like I used to go to basic school with a black and blue eye all the time. And it's not because I thought I was doing something wrong, but you know, you hear certain things and you repeat it. And like, I be a boxer and be a thing. And I felt like that was okay. That was okay. So when I go to school, I express my aggression just like that, because that happened to me at home. Yeah, get me? So it's almost like all of these things are happening from different levels, and it's all like a part of where you are mentally, emotionally, and like who do you talk to? Because like I said, Nikhil, we live in a society where if somebody know your business, it's almost like them are gonna spread it. Like
Yeah.
you're not allowed to feel like a victim. You're not allowed to feel like that, because then everybody start look down for you. Yo, you're idiot. I
Yeah,
make a me, but make a you what?
yeah.
I still make a you, and then you're going to hide it. So
Yeah.
Listen, I met a young lady. She said, she's a big woman now. And she said, Delia, I don't remember the exact figure, but like she said, her mother run away 17 times.
Wow.
17 times because of the abuse when her father done with it. And she said, me can't tell you, say 17 times because I'm a count every single time. And every time she go away, she come back because she don't want to leave her children. But the beating is so bad, she have to leave again. 17 times. So people might not even didn't know say that woman that leave 17 times, you know. Them probably don't see her say she dead over there and she get beaten up. Like, she don't them no know say she leave 17 times. But found nowhere that she could go, that she could take her children with her. There's somebody else in a public figure. She want to share the story. She said when her mother run away, anywhere she got the father find out. The father used to put some dirty clothes on them and some tear up things and carry them away and tell the people and say lie she tell. They him not abuse her because she don't want to take care of her children and she's a bad mother, and so everywhere she went, the great people turn them upon her and say she a liar. But it's wicked woman to put them to suffer and come here and talk about them wicked. So when we talk about what do you mean? Big boys. And I think I pack up your bag and board a plane and go somewhere. It's not that simple. And we have to start get a little bit more sensitive to the real issues and what we really are going around with.
Yeah. I saw where somebody said that they're currently being abused, and I just want to remind everyone that at the TAPS project,
Right.
social development is what we do through and through. We're here on this platform so that we can create awareness. So if there's anything that you need to talk about or to reach, or we can refer you to services, you can always send us a DM, or you can message us or call us directly at
504.
504-2119.
That's right,
We have
guys.
counselors, social workers ready to help. So 504-2119, or if you don't want to do that, just send us a DM and we'll reach out to you.
Yeah, guys, we always say it every week. Members, save that number as we tell the TAPS from on a weekly basis. It's like an emergency hotline for us, 504-2119. If you're not comfortable with doing that, you can always send a message to either me or Marlon, any of the TAPS hosts that you see online, and we'll be happy to point you in the right direction. Remember, we're here for you, and this is the reason why we even have the space. Talk about your business safely. And added to that, I really wanted to add like some more perspective to this whole issue of domestic abuse, intimate partner violence. I wanted to bring on someone that actually has a real life story to give and something to share so you can understand how serious it is and also how deep it goes and also how somebody was able to find their truth. So I know you guys been watching Chill week after week. We're going to invite the lovely lady that plays Mama, Miss Flowers. Miss Flowers, come right on. She's going to give you a wonderful... Miss Flowers, come talk to me. She's coming, guys. Are you going to share the frame with me or you want to take over? Say good night. That's right.
Good night, people. What's up?
All right, Miss Flowers, talk to them. Talk about the excitement. Talk about the things.
What them want here? What them want here?
We want to hear about your experience with domestic violence, being abused by a partner,
Oh,
an intimate
Jesus.
partner.
Lord have mercy, I tell you. I don't really want to talk about this still now, but trust me, I go through it. Go through it. We have a boyfriend. See me, I say? Like what the other say, just start off from a little pull here, a little pinch, and some I won't start. A little box. You know, he's a player one. He say, come look for me at night time. Every night, we look, he was a footballer. Them time, them say, love me, we was a Caesar girl, so I love the footballer, them wine, the eye. So I'm there with a footballer. So he used to come look for me every single night. And you know, we did that play around, and you know, start from a little box. I'm like, come on, start rapping me now. And get box and get attack every single night. And realize that this is serious. But so when I realize it's too late, I told him about it. And this is how it started. This is how the whole beating starts. Terrible. Trust me, I could deal with it.
How long ago was this?
Like, years ago still, like 10 years, 11 years ago. But still hurt sometimes, you know? Sometimes
So with the first hair pull, like you said just now, you think say like I play in the place, so like you never really think it needed to be a trigger, right?
Right. And not a year pull, a box in the box. But I don't play for just to pick up my car. So I think I play. Let me say.
So how you used to talk to you, like is a boy who used to tell the same love you or somebody who used to rough you up and because you know sometimes footballer forbid the thugs and all of them thing there. So like how did he communicate to you? How you know say him like you and them thing there?
Because them as the football, they love the big body girls, and them time they still big them time, and they love the big bottoms. So every time say, you call me Flums. So when you call me Flums, you know Flums are like a special name for him. So Flums are him to nice me up, and they're really nice. But not tell him they're nice, he trick me. I'm not gonna tell him trick me because he tell me nice things. I'm come from work, him carry little things to me, like a chocolate. I don't know where him spice me up, and that spice me to lick them. I'm never know that come.
So how often would he hit you? Like now I like say like twice a week, every day.
Like it start like one time for the week, and then just start get more often, like 2 times, 3 times. And one of the main reasons why I used to get the beating is just that I never used to like have sex, and I used to force me to have sex with him. So every time he want sex, he used to beat me up like me not like be able to beat me up wicked to have sex with him. And guess what now? The sex wasn't a protected sex thing, it was unprotected sex. So every time I get beaten, I never used to use condom, none at all. So I 2 things when I go through the beating and unsafe sex. You know what I'm saying? So when I go through the double up. It's really, really hard.
So would you consider that rape? So it's almost like every night your boyfriend will rape you. Because my force and I beat you for sex.
Exactly. Same so.
And was there somebody that you could talk to?
Nobody at all. Nobody at all. One at a time, me see most of my beatings them I went right on my yard, right on my mother window. And because of fear, I couldn't even call to my mother. For me, one night, I can't tell an incident. One night, I went out. See me, I say, I came back after 3 in the morning. I'm coming back, in that, I said, jump from behind the wall and say, hey, girl, where I come from? Me and my friend go, my friend I run, I'm about to say, don't run, don't leave me. I said, she can't stay. You know what the boy do? I'm not ashamed for that. The boy take off my pants, pull my pants, and push up his finger in my vagina. Push up his finger in my vagina and smell it. And say, sex me, go have my jaw, so wide up my jaw, bust right so. I smell, say, I kiss me, go kiss, I take off my clothes, my brassiere, I look for icky. I'm there right on my mother window, I could even say, mommy. I couldn't even call to my mother, because I never call to my mother, I know what would happen to me. See me, I say? I see what see me go to the man. Boy, see me, anywhere I tell him, see me to beat me, in case 0. For the netball field, come up here, netball, boy, come from a netball field. In front of everybody, kick me down, tear off my clothes, wicked. And all in front of them friends them, and all in front of them say, yo, mama, I can't do nothing about it, I done man and woman thing. See me, I say? So it was all about me alone at the time. There was a hide and seek thing for me. Come let him know, mama never know about it. Nobody at all never know about it. Nobody at all. So it was just between me and him. I'm a friend, she alone. And she tried talking to me, she must report it. But I couldn't report it because I'm afraid.
So when did it escalate? When was your breaking point? When you say you can't do this no more, what happened?
All right, so I can't remember this clearly. So I was coming from a netball meeting with my friend, and when I walked on the road, it was a Sunday evening. I can't never forget that day, that night here. And him called me and said, Plums, come here, you know. And my friend said, yo, Tanya, don't go to him. And I'm saying, no, I'm not doing. Just come to my Plums. I'm saying, no, I go to you the last time. I'm going to him and say, yo, do him, please, me I beg nobody lick me, please. And me I beg him like a baby. I'm saying, I'm not lick your Tanya, I'm not lick your Plums, trust me. And by the time my friend walk in front of me, I don't think like your boot up, boy, kick me down on the ground. And he might say, oh, where you go dress up, so where you go dress up? I'm saying, I'm not going to, the boy beat me. Yo, and beat me, so I tell me, sick out some man, run off on him. I say, yo, man, you doing, I can't do the catch, so I can't do the catch, so, and then run off. This is how my friend said to me, say, God bless my friend in England. No, because I said, check it anywhere you're there. She started up beside me, said, yo, Tanya, this have to stop. Come, we're going on the station. It was after 8 of the night. I'm going on the Waterford police station. I'm going on the Waterford police station. I'm going on the wall of my clothes, tear off my blood, of my mouth, bust of my nose, bust everything. And the policeman said, no, man, you look so. I know that, bless them policeman at the time. Bless them. Policeman said, come now. And then came to the Jeep, and he said, come, I go find him now. I said, when the policeman drive, I him see out of the menu. I said, officer see him, then him jump out of the Jeep and bust 2 shots in the ear and run. I never catch him, but I never know his brother was a bad man. I'm a gangster too, you know. So him a gangster and his brother a gangster. So the police, they investigate, and he say, they related. So in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, the police will find the boy, yeah, which we never know nothing what go on. And then I was going to the boy house and shoot up him and his brother. Right. You see, about 6 o'clock in the morning, until I could hear me again. Big pussy girl, sorry, language. Big this, that girl. Big that girl. Your police, your F police, your police are grind. What? That's when everything busts out now. Because my mother was at home, you know, because I workshop ready to go. And when she looked across the road and in front of the gate, police crowd. He used to live over a place called Pig City. That's the real garrison. And the whole of Pig City come down, so they're going to beat me because me F police, and me go tell police, say, boy, I live over there and when come to kill the boy. I mean, I tell you, I'm living in my house for 3 weeks straight. The boy tell me, I couldn't come around, I live in a bulb. Him and the whole entire people over there, who are them same one who see my beat me and never stop it. I know when time I report it, them turn against me. Me the enemy. I couldn't come around for 3 weeks straight. I couldn't come around.
So this is what I was saying earlier. So the community was witnessing all that was going on, and the moment that she seek help, the same community turned against her. So the community would rather see the boy beat her and kill her than she get help out of the situation. Women, you know, cause she say, some girl come out door and say, oh, she a informer, she a police, and I underneath big and all of that. You understand? So it's like, we're here talking about the situation and we're trying to seek help from the same community, but the same community turned them back. She said she couldn't even tell her mother, the man beat her mother window. Her mother window. I wanted to ask one question. I wanted to ask, like, what was his background, what was his past, like what if it's something that was a habit, if she know
and
anything about his
yeah,
past relationship and all of that. I wanted to know that. So probably
yeah, and
Nickel,
how you
you
got
can
hurt as
find that
well. We
out.
want to know that part. We want to know how you manage for bounce back. I will know see a bounce back big time,
Yeah,
Tanya.
man, trust me, that wasn't, and that was the last. I don't want to big up to Ashe because during all this, I was a part of the Ashe. I was part of Ashe same way, and Mr. Robinson, Conrad, and Michael, them to me say, "Yo, Flowers, you have to get over this," because it affected my next relationship. In my next relationship with my son, I became the abuser. See me, I say, it's carrying me so till me take out of my baby father. I treat my baby father like shit. Physically and verbally, me abuse my baby father because of the relationship I come out of. See me, I say, I treat my baby father like shit and I apologize. You wouldn't even know I could have turned back on the time we were dealing with my baby father just because of my relationship, man. Trust me. And at the time, my son see how I treat him for him. I was say, "Mommy, what you have to deal with daddy?" So I want to explain to him, I talk to him, sit down to him, I say, "Yo, Papa, this is what I go through." Not saying that give you the right to treat in a way, but I tell you, it's calm. I never want to give another man a chance to try that shit. And not, a next man can't try that. I'm always a next man. If more I tell my woman about it, as soon as at first time, man lick run. Report it and find someone who can trust because I tell you, man, I tell you. But you know, I'm forgive him, I forgive him. I swear to God, I'm forgive him. I don't
But
only
I know
move
that
on. I'm forgive him. I'm forgive myself too.
yeah, it's not your fault. But I know
Yeah.
that even though you forgive him, but I know that if any male like just like touch you harshly, I know that triggers
Oh,
you,
you mean,
like it
man?
sends you to a
I mean,
place.
man.
Yeah,
Yo, and people always say, no, Flowers, that's a way back when. You don't need to get over it. You know, so easy to get over it. You know, it's 1 month straight of beating, 2 months straight of beating. You tell me someone get over it. You do it 10 years ago. See me, I say, it's scare me. It's scare me. I'm not telling no lie. And it affects all my relationship. Right now, I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm afraid of being in a relationship because of the aggressor I am right now. I'm very aggressive because of that. I'm very aggressive. I'm afraid God every single day will change me. Trust me. I mean, I work for myself because it's not easy. And people can't talk and talk because they're not experienced. And when they're not experienced certain things, they can't say anything you want to say. But you have to know if you know it.
yeah, and then people will look at you and they wouldn't know your story. Because they will see the jovial side, someone who's always laughing, someone who's always like giving of themselves, somebody who's kind, loving, someone
Trust me.
who's always willing to support each other.
I'm
But
very
they like
confident.
Yeah.
and yeah, very confident.
Yeah,
Slim,
man.
even when she overweight, she still call herself slim and all of that. So like people wouldn't know your story, and like I want to know if in the earlier stage, if because you were going through that experience and this was supposed to be your boyfriend, somebody who you were intimate with, somebody who you love, if that affected your self-esteem.
Yes, it did. Trust me. Because the only things that him alone love me. Give me say, because me don't have no weight and yes, me think say me nice and whatever, but me never really love myself that much. Give me say, I don't really love myself this long to me. I'm a call me just feel like him alone love me because him alone there around me. Him alone I say, babes, they look good, they body up on them something there. But that I never love. Obsession that is me I say is a sickhead. But like I tell
Yeah.
them move on. I just never love myself. But now I love myself. Is me I say more empowered now. So
Weight loss journey. All
yeah.
right, top there.
There's some look nice and thing, you know. Them tell them to leave me up me about 370 pounds. Just kidding, not so much, but no. Yeah, I work on me. It's all about me. It's me I say woman power. It's all about me right
And
now, yeah.
an interesting thing also is that you see him from time to time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And every day I say John was time. I see him, I talk to him good. It's like my friend. Anytime I see me and chat real good, I say, I'm sorry. I say, the beat when him give me and all, and never something I turn on to somebody good. As me, I say, and he say, love what him see me. When see him on TV, when he come at the place, them come watch me, I do the place. He say, invite come watch the place. John was time, but come on, speak, man. I turn to him and say, man, you tell me, so you still have beat a woman, them. Him laugh and just cool no man, just cool no man. But when I say, I'm not do it again. But you know him do it. I always say, him say, don't do that again. So me I say, you need to stop. But him say, I'm not do it. But team life, you must know what I do. So me I say,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say big up because I know that this was not easy thing for you to come on our platform to talk your story like that. And the fact that you came on tonight and they just mean that you've taken back your power like 100%. And like I know that everything is a learning process. Behavior change don't happen overnight, and
Exactly.
like you have to go through your healing, and you have to allow yourself to go through your healing. It could have taken 10 years, 50 years, 20 years, but it's on your timing, and is you're doing it for you. You understand? I wouldn't say that you're aggressive because sometimes we're in ourselves so we can't see the growth that we're making, and you are growing and progressing every day. I work next to you, and I see how you smile and how you laugh and you come alive. And what I really like is that you've used that experience to help you with your career as it relates to case management and having to deal with clients who are actually going through domestic violence, intimate partner violence. And because you have that first-hand experience, it also helps you to support. Because you are, for me, if there's one word to describe it, I would say supporter.
Yes.
You like to support, and
True. Thank
I'm
you.
just I just also want to be a part of your team to support you as you continue your journey and as you continue to support others as well. Ladies, do you have anything to
Big
say?
up yourself, Delia.
No, I mean, I just flowers, big up, and I'm going to tell you why. Because it's something we said before. A lot of women go through the experience and they don't want to speak about it. Because they feel like if they speak about it, people are going to judge them, people are going to look at them a certain way. I feel like when you come out and you speak and then realize that after you speak, we rate you like 10 times more than before we know your story. That when you come out and speak, we're like, no, that girl there, that girl there, amazing, that girl there, powerful. I don't know if we could have do that and still stand up like flowers. That things like that would encourage other people. Because I feel the more we talk about it, is the
Me
more
too.
people understand certain things, understand how to deal with it, understand how to come out of it. So I hope there are like 10 more flowers that will just come out and speak and share. Because believe me, people have to know you. We know because we not just talk it right so. Believe me, as I say confidence. When I think about it, I think about confidence. I think about warmth. I think about being motherly. Are you motherly like kids there? And you run up and down behind them. So people are supposed to feel that the experience defines who they are. Because the experience will never define you. It empowers you to be a stronger flowers, but it never defines you. Because me I watch you, and I could never see that as something and say, oh, look at her, she's a victim. She's a victim. That it never defines flowers. So enough respect. Enough respect.
Respect.
Yeah, and Lyric, I saw you getting all teary eyed. Was her story? Could you relate to her story? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a real thing, guys. It's a real thing. And I mean, not because people don't talk about it, and not because they don't see it every day on platform, don't mean that it's not happening. And like Miss Flowers said, she said that because of what happened to her, she turned on and became the abuser. She started to physically and verbally and emotionally abuse her husband. So it's that the cycle continues. And her son was seeing it and was saying, Mommy, we have to deal with daddy. So like in a way, so it's almost like she had to because she said she had grounding. She had good people in her life to help her, to support her. And because of that, she stopped the cycle. Because I'm sure that this cycle is not going to pass on to her son. Because her son was able to identify that, no, man, mommy, you're not the room daddy, right?
Yeah.
And something like that. But it's not everybody as fortunate. So the cycle continues. So you beat me beat you, and then it trickle down, trickle down, trickle down, trickle down.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's a grooming, Marlon. I mean, we talk about sexual predators and the way they groom children. We don't talk about the way these men groom. Because as me tell you, Flowers, and me and Flowers never have a discussion right before. But we see it is a little tap on the face. It's a pulling on the hair. It's a little bad word when they tell you. Hey girl, it's a style when they style you. And them style you this minute and then the next minute them say, no man, you don't say like a joke me I make because them are feel you out to see it. How far will you allow this to go? How far will you allow me to violate you? And once they see that the door can be open, then step through it. So cut it off. Ladies, no matter wait and gentlemen, come and get abused, no matter wait till it reach at the stool. From your seat start So, so me not play them something. If you touch me in my face again, me I go about the business.
Yeah, but
So you have to
Auntie Delia, some of us are in church, you know, and these men are our husbands. So we can't just leave because the church who we look to, I'm gonna tell us we
yeah,
need for prayer, we need for fast, we need to get off the Jezebel spirit. Are you doing enough for him? Because you know, are you the Proverbs 31 woman the Bible talks about? They blame us. They blame us for wanting to leave an abusive situation, and they foster us to stay. Because man was
yeah.
as abusive as aunties. It was more, and I'm thinking it was more emotional. He got abusive once with our son in my hand. Once Jonathan dropped it in my hand. One time. But it was emotional abuse before and after. Emotional. And I was in the church. Married, meet my husband in the church. Save my front for my husband for sexing in the church. And everything happened how it did. So what do we say to these women who the church, who is a representation of God, is saying, don't leave and pray and get rid of? Oh, what are we then supposed to do? Ball at night time together and I pray in a bathroom and in our praying closet, and that we do at night time?
I
Some of
would
us
say
can't leave. We're told
no,
not to
but I
because
would
we're not
say
fighting enough.
yeah, no, but I would have said this. I mean, some girl may have about 10 different church from me, 15, you know, because I feel like if they are one church and that church is not fulfilling something in my soul, that is not church. Because what you're telling me about church and you're telling me about Christ and telling me about how he helps to empower me and fill my spirit and fill my cup. If me I come to your church and my cup not full, then I love my church this. I'm giving me. There are other churches. And it's so odd. It's so odd. It's so like you know you can't chant anything. But me I tell you, leave that church or find a church. We are gonna believe in the gospel which actually I preach. And we're gonna actually help you because pastor not take the lick. So no follow him. Follow him. Any pastor that will, and I'm telling every woman right now, any pastor in any church will tell a woman, say, she take a lick from her husband, don't read the Bible, don't understand who is God. That is not spiritual. And there's nothing in the Bible where tell you, say, when it says love is charitable. There's nothing in there that says love is hate. There's nothing that says love is violence. There's nothing that says love says is pain. So I can't come and tell you that. Believe you me, any pastor will tell you that, I'm not God in my work with. Leave or find a church. When I have to leave God, leave that church. When the church is a building, it's not a spiritual place. And you're right, my darling. You're right. There are too many of them, and then we tell you, say, all right, we're going to pray it out. We're going to pray it out to him. Call the police, and we can go at the prison, go pray for him. Prayer is there as well. Yes. Lock him up. I'm going to pray for him, but Pastor, don't tell me to go back in my house. Ladies, me I tell you. Me I tell you.
Yeah.
We have to break the cycle. We have to break it. And too many people in places that's supposed to be sensitive, too many people in leadership positions, too many people are allowing these things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not clear about gender-based violence. And I write every woman CEO, come say all the woman them and them are going to help me. You know, I write them, I say me have to pay for everything now. But that's ever pay for the venue because I want women to come watch that show. You have to see how them can be empowered. But I believe when I tell you, say, the only person who sponsored me was a man. One of the CEO don't answer my phone call and no, them didn't buy a ticket. The man didn't come here, him call me and he said, okay, I'm going to buy some tickets. And the thing that shocked me the most is a guidance counselor came to me and said, Delia, is this play going to tour high schools? Some said, why would I tour high school? This is big people business. Why would I tour high school with gender-based violence? And so we are talking about the children in the high school are in abusive relationships. And that's the first I heard it. We never hear the dialogue they're going in Jamaica no time at all. So with teenage girls in a relationship in a school with violence. So from this on, we are feel within society and we are filled with people. So we have to start.
There was actually a viral video that was going around with a boy in school and a girl in school and some girl that was standing around. And the man just a back her up so and everybody was like stood there. Nobody no rush to go in or nothing. And we realized that every time this is what's the downfall with social media. Somebody's always there to record, but no one is never there to save or to help. Them always there to record and turn a blind eye, go viral, this video go viral and everybody have something to say about it. But then what is the action?
Exactly.
Yeah, me talk about from the video, but what is the action?
Yeah. But you know what? Because you even asked that question, I'm going to throw out some numbers here because we realize in the comments there are a lot of people who actually share similar stories and want to express it. And I know people feel like there's nobody there to help them, but there are quite a few organizations such as ours that are here. So I'm going to share some numbers. We'll already tell you our number is 504-2119. You have E for Life. They have many different arms. They have in Kingston, St. James, St. Anne and Westmoreland. Their Kingston number is 816-1365. St. James number 776-9286. Them have St. Anne number 791-9917 and Westmoreland 791-9858, guys. So when I have options, don't be afraid to take up the phone and call. And you can reach out to the Ministry of Culture and Gender for females 553-0372. Remember, it's not a man against woman fight. We're all in this together. We're all victims here. And for males, you can call 553-0387. All right. And you have also Women's Inc. Even though them name Women's Inc., I'm sure say it's not just not just for females, but we're basically in a crisis right now. So feel free to call 929-2997. That's 929-2997. I remember our number 504-2119. You can reach out to Marlon, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to the Top Speed, the Asher Company. We have a whole heap of services ready for you. It's easy, cheesy, confidential. Trust me, the answers are out there, support is out there. Speak up and speak out.
I want to speak to some of that lyrics said, because we sometimes see the physical abuse, and that one we can see, and we think maybe that's the worst, but the emotional one, the emotional abuse.
Exactly. Emotional
abuse. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And sometimes I think we're not as supportive of the emotional one. But I would say, well, it's not easy, so we have to complain about. So we not support the emotional one. Even the women who are in the emotional one themselves, not even sure where they might navigate right now because at the edge space. So it's a whole heap of different things. And I want to say, if I don't say anything else, I want to say this. Then we'll make a question yourself, You will start saying, and what do you mean? Why am me? Why am me? I can find the man who are going to beat me. Why am me I get the abuse? I want me go.
Right.
Why me attract this to myself? Why me? It is not you. It is not you. Not you. Why I start on myself? It is not you.
Yes. Yes. And that's very important. Very important. Emotional abuse. And the thing is now, we have to come from a place where we have to educate ourselves, guys. Information is out there. Read up, watch. You would be surprised how much YouTube videos are on emotional abuse, especially from people who are in situations with narcissistic abusers. There's a plethora of information out there. Get yourselves educated. Understand the red flags from early and speak up and speak out. We don't want to carry on this vicious cycle of abuse. It affects both men and women. This is not a gender game. This is not a versus thing. It's a vicious cycle that is continuing. Our young men in this country are in trouble, serious trouble. Young women are in this country are in serious trouble. And it starts from socializing. It starts from socialization. We have to change the topics. We have to change the way that we portray men. We have to change the way that we portray women. The toxic masculinity, the toxic femininity has to end. And everybody have to play their part. And it starts with conversation. All right?
Yeah.
So, guys, don't be afraid to reach out. Tonight has been amazing. Thank you so much for everybody who has joined and watched. And big up to Tanya Flowers for giving her story. Wow, that was absolutely powerful. And I really big her up. Yeah, I love that woman there, and big her up for her bravery. And she's just such a positive spirit. It's almost crazy to hear that she went through such a situation. It's almost impossible to believe it, but it happened. And you understand how these things can break down even the greatest of people, you know? And this conversation has to continue, because even in Chill episode 8, you realize that somebody came in battered and abused. They're
A
different.
male.
Male came in
A
battered and
male.
abused.
Yeah.
And you know, so that's going to continue into the next episode. So this is a situation I know going to need a part 2. Miss Harris, thank you so much, girl. Thank you so much for joining. This is, yeah, man, you shed some
We're
knowledge
not
and
even talking
light.
about our friendship, Dahlia. We're not even talking about our friendship, and then we got Zambia
No, because
together.
Right?
I noticed that
All the way to
I
Africa.
noticed that them have you in a picture, but me don't start talk yet. I don't open my mouth yet.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know about the secret yet.
More hear the secret there. More hear everything. Always nice, you know, so I have to hear the things. Guys, thank you so much. Lyric, girl, I know say you got through it too. Thank you so much for being so strong with us every week. Marlon, thank you for the empowerment. Auntie Delia, we love you. Thank you for joining us on another
Love you
episode of
guys.
Tabs Talk. Remember, guys, Tabs Talk live every Monday night at 6:30. This is right after Chill premieres its episode at 6 p.m. at the Asher Company on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, go over and do that now and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another episode. Follow Tabs Project and follow the Asher Company on Instagram. Until next week, we love you. I am your girl, the amazing Nix, on all social media platforms. Feel free to follow me and Bran.
I'm Brandon Marlon Anthony on all social platforms over Pink Wall.
You love the
We
slackness.
say, yo,
Love
mix
it.
up. We say, Auntie Daly, mix up last week, you see? Boy, if Sue feel it indoor. A lyric girl. Talk the things,
Yes.
Lyric Rochester.
Right.
Yes.
Lyric artist on all platforms. So yeah.
Nice lyric.
All right, thank you. Auntie Daly, I'm about to
Bye,
call
Auntie.
you.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
bye. Take
Nick,
care.
somebody else wants to say bye.
Oh, Miss Tangood is still
Never
here.
scream that it
No,
right now. Believe
no,
me.
no. You know,
Yeah.
that true Aries woman no fight one another.
But somebody tried to join the fight and I lost.
All right, guys. Next
All
week.
right, bye,
Bye, guys.
guys. No. Hold on. No.